Hi everyone, thank you very much for joining us. It is Saturday the 19th of March. Saturday. It is pre-recorded tonight, as you can probably tell. It's on the Premiere tab rather than the live tab on YouTube. And the reason being for that, it's about 8:10 now, and that is because I'm in central London supporting the London Homeless Collective tonight. It's their moonlight walk and marathon that people will be walking and running around the streets of central London this evening. So I'm back at Connections supporting with that while people raise lots and lots of money for the various charities as part of the Homeless Collective. So I'm there about now, actually. I think it's about sort of 8 o'clock. I think it was due to start. So I'll probably just finish the speech just to gee everyone up. And I'm going to be there just to give people some motivation and keep them going and, cheer them up as they're running and walking around the streets of London. For that, but I just want to cover something very, very quickly, and I'll do it again just before the start because I know this is going to be already in the live chat, and I know someone's already going to have been asking this on social media, even though we've made it clear on the post. It's not on Quiz Jockey tonight. Can't do it for pre-recorded quizzes. It's only the system only works with live quizzes. So there's no Quiz Jockey tonight. It's just traditional pen and paper, which is fine because you all play. You can all get on Zooms and WhatsApp calls and what have you anyway. And share your scores that way instead. Go back to the traditional way right from the beginning for tonight. We will be back live, obviously, Thursday, 24th of March, and there is a train in the background as I pre-record this. But yeah, we'll be back live, as always, on Thursday night, 24th of March, and then on the Saturday, next Saturday, live from a secret location with a live audience. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And see, I've done in-person quizzes. I've done this now for 2 years. Combining the two is going to be a big challenge. We've done it live from a different location before. If you remember, in 2021, I did the quiz when we were secretly filming Eggheads, and we broadcast from our very, very good friend of the quiz, Jenny's office space in London, and we had Beck and Alex in the background, and a couple of friends of mine, and Jenny was there as well. So this time around, yes, it's from a venue with a live audience, so combining the two things. Now the good thing is, if this works and it does, it doesn't distract, the audience is good and it doesn't detract from, what's going on with the quiz and stuff, and it just adds to it, then we'll look at doing it. If it works, we might do a few other venues. Yes, there's a good interesting test, but it's a nice way to celebrate the 2-year anniversary by bringing the virtual quiz into a venue and having a live studio. No, it's not a studio, but a live audience. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. So that's next Saturday. But back to tonight. So as I say, it's not on Quiz Jockey this evening, just because like I say, it doesn't work with the live. And that's also why I've only done a 5-minute intro as well, because it's pre-recorded. There was no sense me waffling for 15 minutes because it was a bit stupid, because I recorded this way back earlier on in the week, so it would have been a bit stupid to sort of have shout out posts. So generically, if it is your birthday this evening, happy birthday to you. Hope you've had an incredible day and you've been spoilt rotten by everyone around you. If it's your anniversary, I do hope that your partner has looked after you and made sure that you have enjoyed your anniversary. And if you just generally wanted to say hello, hi. Hello to Kim and Carol, who no doubt will have been on their travels somewhere, but we'll catch up with them next Saturday and find out where they've been. But yes, other than that, I hope everybody's well. So yeah, grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper and get yourselves settled in. 50 questions, as always, for a Saturday. It's picture round, entertainment. There's another round of classic questions, and I quite like tonight because some of you will have seen these before, but a lot of more than most won't have seen these before. This is from the first this round. This is 10 questions from the 30 questions I did at the my first in-person quiz after in 2020. After all of this obviously took hold, where I went to the Great British Drive-In the wonderful place of Staffordshire. Make sure to get it right this time. So I've handpicked 10 questions from there for that I asked on the night when we were there, supported absolutely wonderfully by the incredible Callum Mountford as well. So hello to the Mountford family. Hope you are all well. But yes, I've got some questions from that. Connections round as always, and general knowledge to finish off. For your breaks tonight, there's another round of anagrams for you. And I've not, because I'm doing this quite early in the week, I've not done some pictures of my own. Going to work on them. Don't panic. They will make a return. So I'm back with Alan at quizmaster.biz, very kindly allowing us to use some more of his dingbats this evening. So you'll have some proper dingbats that actually look good and can't be misconstrued in any way, shall we say? Because that did have me laughing well into Saturday night with some of those, which were absolutely hilarious. But yeah, so get yourself settled in. 10 seconds to go. Hello to all of our YouTube live chat legends. And now just a point on that, because this is a premiere, the YouTube live chat is on all the way through the quiz, because we can't turn it on or turn it off. So please, please, please do not put your answers in the comments, or one of us, whoever is watching over it, I think all three of us are going to try and drop in and out. You know, if answers start appearing in the comments, we will sort of hoy you away, unfortunately. But yeah, so please don't put your answers in the comments. Other than that, let's get into it. So thank you very much for joining us. It is Saturday the 19th of March. Thank you very much for being with us. Pre-recorded tonight. It's not on Quiz Jockey. I know it all still looks the same with the Quiz Jockey stuff and everything on the screen, but it's not on Quiz Jockey this evening because it's pre-recorded. If you're just joining us, I'm currently in London with the Homeless Collective. But let's get into this then. We start as we always do with a picture round, 10 random pictures, kicking you off tonight with this. So, number 1, name the sport pictured here. So, name the sport pictured here. I feel really low down tonight. I don't know why. That's better. Number 2, who is this for number 2? Number 3, name the group from the album cover as everyone in the country shouts train. So name the group from the album cover for number 3. Number 4, name the car brand from this logo. So name the car brand from this logo for number 4. Number 5, name the game pictured here. I need to find this game. So yeah, number 5, name the game pictured here. I used to love this as a kid. I think I'd be quite good at this game now as an adult. Probably better than I was as a kid. I'm going to have to have a look to see if I can find this somewhere. Number 6, name the painter. No, it's not. What's his name from the Addams Family? But name the painter for number 6. Yeah, number 7, name the brand. I'm not going to give any clues, but I'll tell you why I'm giggling afterwards. But number 7, name the brand. Number 8, name the country pictured here. Country, not the city. The country pictured here for number 8. Number 9, name the cartoon character pictured here. Just love this person's positivity and their work ethic. But number 9, name the cartoon character pictured here. And finally, question number 10, who is this? So who is this for number 10? Thought this would be the right time to try and pre-record it, but it sounds like every bit of traffic in Darwin wants to go up and down the road outside the house. It's not even a main road. Right, round two, entertainment, TV, music, and film, as always. TV, music, and film. Starting with this. Question number one, in the original 80s TV version, who played Thomas Magnum in Magnum P.I.? So in the original 80s TV version, who played Thomas Magnum in Magnum P.I.? Question number two, who directed The Hurt Locker and Zero Dark 30? So who directed The Hurt Locker and Zero Dark 30? Question number three, which singer had hits with Like a Rolling Stone, Positively 4th Street, and Knocking on Heaven's Door? So which singer had hits with Like a Rolling Stone, Positively 4th Street, and Knocking on Heaven's Door? Question four, Steve Brookstein was the first winner of which TV series? So Steve Brookstein was the first winner of which TV series? Question number five, the film The Colour of Money, based around which sport? So the film The Colour of Money is based around which sport? Question number six, name the song. Here we go. Now, put your hands up, up in the club. We just broke. I'm doing my own little thing. I've just got visions of something happening in some living rooms up and down the country. But anyway, name the song. Now, put your hands up, up in the club. We just broke. I'm doing my own little thing. Question seven, Fawlty Towers was set in which... Start again. Fawlty Towers was set in which seaside town? So Fawlty Towers was set in which seaside town? Need to double check something on that actually, which I'll do in the break. But yeah, record this live in one go. Don't edit it. Don't clip it together or anything like that. So yeah, as always, if I've made a mistake, I will check that in the break. Question number eight. The 1963 movie The Birds was directed by whom? So the 1963 movie The Birds was directed by whom? Question 9. Which group had a 2003 hit with Bring Me to Life? So which group had a 2003 hit with the song Bring Me to Life? If you don't know the name of the song, you will kick yourself when you realise who it is, but it's too high for me to try singing. And finally, for entertainment, question number 10. Complete the name of the children's TV series Dora the what? So complete the name of the children's TV series Dora the what? Playing with I've got a whiteboard pen and I'm sat here playing with it and right, here we go. So round 3, as I said in the lead up to next week's anniversary, we've been going through some of the classics. Well, tonight, this is 10 questions from the 30 that I did at the Great British Drive-In in Staffordshire. Loads and loads and loads of people in cars, you know, become good friends. The Mill Lane Mob were sat in the front row along with others. And yeah, on a big stage, supported by Callum Mountford and his incredible music that he played as well. So I thought, you know what, this was the first in person that I did, and another big memory from the last 2 years. The biggest audience I'd played to, you know, in person at that point. So these were some of the questions. So you may or may not remember them if you were there, but if you didn't, they're still fully accessible to you all. So here we go. Let's kick off with this. Number 1. Which liqueur is flavoured with 56 different herbs, fruits, roots, and spices, and in the UK is more frequently served with Red Bull? So which liqueur is flavoured with 56 different herbs, fruits, roots, and spices, and in the UK is more frequently served with Red Bull? For those of you who were at the Great British Drive-In, I have omitted the Alton Towers question. Yeah. Nothing like putting the answer to which county is Alton Towers in up on the screen and not spelling Staffordshire right. Yeah, oops, I was only in the area. Number 2, after tweeting out just his name on Twitter in 2011, which former politician has a day named after him? Still nearly 11 years on, this is funny. But after tweeting out just his name on Twitter in 2011, which former politician has a day named after him? I'm going to find that out in the break. When I'm going to give you the answer. When is that day? I seem to think it's coming up. Number 3, finish the proverb. All's fair in love and what? So finish the proverb. All's fair in love and what? Number 4, runner and haricot are types of what? So runner and haricot are types of what? Question number 5, true or false, the tug of war was once an Olympic sport? So true or false, the tug of war was once an Olympic sport? Sport. Question 6. Reina Sofia Airport can be found on which island? So Reina Sofia Airport can be found on which island? Question 7. More than half of the stained glass in England can be found in which cathedral? So more than half of the stained glass in England can be found in which cathedral? Question number 8. Who was Christopher Dean's dance partner on the ice? So who was Christopher Dean's dance partner on the ice? Question number 9. According to the Bible, what will end the world? So according to the Bible, what will end the world? And finally, question number 10. Which mobile game went viral in 2013 with its simple premise of guiding a bird between pipes? Yeah, I still have nightmares about this game. Which mobile game went viral in 2013 with its simple premise of guiding a bird between pipes? So there we go. It's about 8:33, which is about right for where we normally get to at this point if we are live. So we're going to take a short break as we always do at this point. So on a Saturday, until I can work it out, the questions are on Twitter. They're not on Instagram. They're on Twitter, which is all the details are up around here somewhere. So head on over to our Twitter at the virtual pub Q1, and you'll be able to see if you need to spend any more time with the pictures on there. So we're still keeping it on a Saturday until I can finally work out how to get everything on screen on a Saturday. But yeah, so your first break this evening is going to be some anagrams. Oh yes, so anagrams for you for your first break. I will pop them up now, and I will see you after this. there we go. So I do like anagrams because it does really make you think. It gets you thinking about, even if you've got a category. But these are always something I used to love at quizzes. My quiz team always used to look at me when the quizmaster turned around and say, the following is an anagram of what, and I would just sit there and just rearrange the letters in my head and then come up with the answer, especially for speed quizzing as well. We've only got 20-30 seconds. But yeah, so I do love these. I do really enjoy anagrams. But anyway, right, let's get you into these. Let's give the answers then in 3, 2, 1. There we go. So first up, we had capital cities. Number 1 is Canberra, over there in Australia. Number 2, Copenhagen. Number 3 was Kingston of Jamaica. We then had some football clubs, which was number 1. Number 4 even was Everton. Number 5, Aston Villa. Number 6 was Leeds United. Then you had some girl bands to finish off. Number 7 was the Spice Girls. Number 8 was Girls Aloud. Number 9 was the Sugar Babes. Right, so we'll go through the answers then in just a moment for the first 3 rounds for you. So I'll just let you get those last bits done there. I seem to be losing my voice all of a sudden. So still got connections around Jebel Nige still to come. Oh, let me just, I think I might have broken it. I have broken it. Thought I had. I was just playing, because for those of you that have never watched one of the pre-recorded live quizzes before, I tend to just record it in one go. So any mistakes and what have you stay in. Because otherwise I would just be cleaning it up, polishing it up, and yeah, there's no point doing that. Right, let's ping this across. There we go. It's fixed. Right, so let's go through the answers then to your picture round. So here we go. Number 1, name the sport. That is pole vault. I've always wanted to have a go at pole vaulting, but I'm too scared that the thing would snap, or I wouldn't make it. Number 2, who is this? That is Halle Berry. Number 3, name the group from the album cover. It's Blur. Number 4, name the car brand. It's Fiat. Number 5, name the game Screwball Scramble. I need to have a look. I need to find this. I need to find. I don't know whether maybe they've remade it. Maybe they've made a more sort of like updated version. I need to find that. Number 6, name the painter. It's Salvador Dali. Number 7, name the brand. That is John Deere. Yeah, so I don't know how, but I've ended up playing Farming Simulator, the latest one, quite a lot recently. And I was started on a farm last Sunday. Jack was sat with me. He said, "Can I have a go?" So I came upstairs to go on a quick call with Alex and Beck. Left Jack in charge and came back, and we had a pickup truck upside down in a bush and all sorts, and had to rescue it. So Jack's now got his own farm where he's just driving around causing general chaos, and I've got my own one that I'm working on. But yeah, we've got quite into it. It's quite a cracking game, that Farming Simulator. Number 8, name the country. It's Thailand. Number 9, name the cartoon character. It is Bob the Builder. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. And finally, number 10, who is this? That is Bobby Robson. Entertainment then, number 1 was in the original 80s TV version. Who played Thomas Magnum in Magnum P.I.? It was the mustached man himself, Tom Selleck. Number 2, who directed The Hurt Locker and Zero Dark 30? It was Catherine Bigelow. Number 3, which singer had hits with Like a Rolling Stone, Positively 4th Street, and Knocking on Heaven's Door? It's Bob Dylan. Number 4, Steve Brookstein was the first winner of X Factor. Number 5, the film Colour of Money is based around which sport? It is the sport of pool. And an update on pool, by the way, if for no one who's any bothered at all. We did end up finishing 6th in our pool league. We won our last game of the season 8-1. So 6th place, which is mid-table. and a semi-final appearance for our first full season. That's not a bad shout. Number 6, name this song. Now put your hands up in the club. We just broke. I'm doing my own little thing. It is Single, ladies. No doubt there were some of you dancing to that. Yeah, doing the dance. Number 7, 40 Towers was set in which seaside town? It's Torquay. Torquay, even. Number 8, the 1963 movie The Birds was directed by Alfred Hitchcock. Number 9, which group had a 2003 hit with Bring Me to Life? It was Evanescence. Number 10, complete the name of the children's TV series. It's Dora the Explorer. And round 3 then, your classics, the Great British Drive-In. So these were 10 of the 30 questions I asked at the Great British Drive-In, which was a massive amount of fun. Question number 1 was, which liqueur is flavoured with 56 different herbs, fruits, roots and spices, and in the UK is more frequently served with Red Bull? It was Jägermeister. Number 2, after tweeting out just his name on Twitter in 2011, which former politician has a day named after him? It was Ed Balls. That's what I was going to check. Ed Balls Day. 28th of April. There you go. 28th of April. I knew it was coming. Ed Balls Day, 28th of April. Number 3, finish the proverb. All's fair in love and war. Number 4, runner and haricot are types of bean. Number 5, true or false? The tug of war was once an Olympic sport. It's true. Number 6, Reina Sofia Airport can be found on which island? It's Tenerife. Click, click, click. There we go. Number 7, more than half of the stained glass in England can be found in which cathedral? It's York Minster. Number 8, who was Christopher Dean's dance partner on the ice? It was Jane Torville. Number 9, according to the Bible, what will end the world? It's Armageddon. That's what it says in the Bible. And finally, number 10, which mobile game went viral in 2013 with its simple premise of guiding a bird between pipes? It was Flappy Bird. Still, like I said before, I still have nightmares about this game. It got very competitive, though, with some friends of mine, and yeah, that's never a good thing when you've got a game like that. Right, tot your scores up. Let us know how you are getting on. Let us know how you are doing. Let us know how things are going. Like I say, the three of us are going to be dotting in and out of social, so we'll at the very least. I always go through things on a Sunday, so we'll have a look afterwards. I'm still on this screen, aren't I? Ta-da! There we go. I forgot to mention on well, hopefully. Well, that's a good point. Did I mention? No, I didn't. Don't know. Anyway, we've got a competition on Thursday. Because it's the sort of pre-2-year anniversary quiz, we've got a competition on Thursday. Yes, indeed we have. We've done a similar competition with these guys, but all the details will be in Thursday's quiz, and the winner will then be announced in next Saturday's quiz when we are live from our secret location. And you can win this, basically. Well, not this one, obviously. I need this, but no, we're giving away one of these. Yes, but more about that on Thursday night. Just to tease you for now. Right, that one there. So connections round. 9 questions. Question number 10. What links them all together? Where's my camera gone? Where's my camera gone? Where's me gone? Ah, there we go. Right, yeah. So 9 questions. Question 10. What links them all together? Let's get into it then. Here we go. Question number 1. So, KR Rovers and the Robins. So, KR Rovers and the Robins is a nickname for which rugby league side? So, KR Rovers and the Robins is a nickname for which rugby league side? Number 2, which running event beginning with the letter C takes place across fields rather than on roads or tracks? So which running event beginning with C takes place across fields rather than on roads and tracks? So I spelled that wrong. It is two words, just to, yeah, two words beginning with C. The answer is two words beginning with C. Yeah, probably should have made that a bit clearer. Oops. Question number 3 with 44 platforms. What is the name of the commuter terminal in Midtown Manhattan, New York? So with 44 platforms, what is the name of the commuter terminal in Midtown Manhattan, New York? Question 4. What is the largest airport in the UK? So what is the largest airport in the UK? Question number 5. What is the name of the river that runs from Gloucestershire all the way through to the North Sea at Kent? What is the name of the river that runs from Gloucestershire all the way through to the North Sea at Kent? Question number 6. A secret agent who remains inactive for a long period while establishing a secure position is known as what, beginning with the letter S? So a secret agent who remains inactive for a long period while establishing a secure position is known as a what, beginning with S? Question number 7. Complete the name of the Jerry and the Pacemakers hit single. It's called Ferry Cross the what? Let's complete the name of the Jerry and the Pacemakers hit single. Ferry Cross the what? Question number 8. What common... Oh, yeah. This might cause a bit of... Anyway, question number 8. What commonly used word beginning with the letter A is the Italian for advance? Forward. I thought if I say it like that, you might get it. What commonly used word beginning with A is the Italian for advance? Forward. Mm-hmm. If you know what the link is, you know what the answer to that is. So, question number 9. What does the EX stand for in FedEx? So what does the EX stand for in FedEx? So as always, question number 10. What links all of those answers together? So what links all of those together? We finish as we always do with general knowledge. Then 10 random questions for you. starting with this, number 1. Complete the advertising phrase. Do you love someone enough to give them your last what? So complete the advertising phrase. Do you love someone enough to give them your last what? Question 2. Which novel would you find the characters Pip, Miss Havisham, and the Gargeries? So which novel would you find the characters Pip, Miss Havisham, and the Gargeries? Question number 3. Harry Ramsden is a restaurant chain associated with which traditional British dish? Is enough. Oh. Try again. Harry Ramsden is a restaurant chain associated with which traditional British dish? British dish. Number 4, which chocolate should you technically not eat at 7:59 p.m? So which chocolate should you technically not eat at 7:59 p.m? Question 5. At Temple, Hartley and Haley are names of which space objects? So Temple, Hartley and Haley are names of which space objects? Question 6. Mr. Smee was the sidekick and right-hand man of which fictional villain? So Mr. Smee was the sidekick and right-hand man of which fictional villain? Question 7. From the Premier League down to the National League, and I was only going to do the Football League and the Premier League, but then I had a dead heat, so I had to drop down another league. So from the Premier League down to the National League, what is a more common prefix? Is it United or City? So from the Premier League down to the National League, what is a more common prefix? United or City? Question 8. Andy Burnham is the mayor of which UK area? So Andy Burnham is the mayor of which UK area? Question number 9. The Rio de la Plata, otherwise known as River Plate, is a large estuary that forms the border between Argentina and which other nation? So the Rio de la Plata, or River Plate, is a large estuary that forms the border between Argentina and which other nation? And your final question for tonight, question 10. The second highest mountain in the world is K2. But what does the K stand for? Is it King, Kashmir, or Karakoram? Karakoram. Yeah. The second highest mountain in the world is K2. But what does the K stand for? Is it King, Kashmir, or Karakoram? So that is it. That is all of your questions for this evening. So we're going to take another short break now. Coming up is not my own hand-created dingbats that you've seen for the last couple of weeks. As I say, I'm pre-recording this very early in the week, so they will return for the live Saturday night quiz next week. I'm hoping to get them printed up as well, so that they can play along in the venue as well. So yeah, hoping to get those sorted. But yeah, there will be some more of those. I've got some ideas. People message me saying that surely cannot, you were doing those deliberately. No, that is how I draw. I can't draw. I can do many things, but I can't draw. So yeah, that is genuinely how they're done. A lot of people want me to get Jack to do them so that they seem a bit better. But yeah, so we'll take a short break now. Dingbats, courtesy of Quizmaster.biz and the wonderful Alan, which I've grabbed some of those. We'll see those, and then I'll come back and give you some answers. See you after this. So, as I said before, I will return with some of my really, truly awful drawings, and hopefully there'll be a bit more PC this week. PC, PG even. So yeah, I'll return with some. No, yeah, I'll return with some of those next week. Next Saturday night. When we're live, yeah, live in a venue. That's just live. So it is different. A couple of people messaged me and said, you know, how are you going to cope? Because you're doing the, you know, this just feels more natural than anything else, but it's actually doing this while having an audience, while talking, and yeah, that's going to be a bit chaotic, but we'll get through it together. But anyway, let's give you the answers to your dingbats then in 3, 2, 1. There we go. So again, thanks to Alan at quizmaster.biz for allowing us to use them. Number 1 was on the right side of the law. Number 2, emergency stop. Number 3 was no through road. Number 4 was criminal. Number 5, I like this one, was tuna fish. Tuna fish. Number 6 was by and large. Number 7, add insult to injury. Number 8 was long overdue. And finally, number 9 was searching high and low. So yeah, anniversary week. You know, this is it really. This is the beginning of anniversary. Yeah, I was listening to break music. Yeah, so anniversary week. Looking forward to, I mean, I've been looking back on a load of memories and stuff. So that's why I've kind of kicked Alex and Beck out of social. And Beck, Alex, obviously, they're with us from week 2. Beck came on board. I've known Beck for many years. Came on board around about October, I think it was, just or a bit before that, just as we were starting to get ready to launch the first book. Both been with me through all of this. But yeah, I wanted to go through some of the memories and stuff myself, because there's so much has happened in 2 years that even I've forgotten, you know, some of the things that have actually gone on. So I wanted to go through it properly myself and just sort of catch up and have a sort of a proper reminisce. And yeah, it's so much that I've forgotten about. You know, some of the celebs that we had in the early days who were just like coming along and asking one question, and then we had the NHS key workers special as well, where we got some NHS workers to ask some questions. And yeah, it's just, yeah, it's a lot's happened in 2 years, and I don't think it will ever sink in what's actually gone on over the last 2 years. But thank you very much if you've been with us for a week, or if you've been with us since the beginning. Thank you for being on this bonkers journey that we've been on. Anyway, right, let's give you the answers then to the final part of the quiz and see how you've done this evening. Connections round. Number 1, KR Rovers and the Robins is a nickname for which rugby league side? It's Hull. So Hull KR, Kingston Rovers, yeah. Hull. Number 2, which running event beginning with C takes place across fields rather than on roads or tracks? It's cross country. Yes. I used to hate that in school, because where the high school I went to, you had to go through round the playing fields and then up a big hill. Number 3, and then back down it again. Number 3, which with 44 platforms, what is the name of the commuter terminal in Midtown Manhattan, New York? It's Grand Central. Number 4, what is the largest airport in the United Kingdom? It's Heathrow. Number 5, what is the name of the river that runs from Gloucestershire all the way through to the North Sea at Kent? It is Thames. Number 6, a secret agent who remains inactive for a long period while establishing a secure position is known as what? Beginning with S, it's a sleeper. Sleeper agent. Number 7, complete the name of the Jerry and the Pacemakers hit single, Ferry Cross the Mersey. Oh, ferry cross the Mersey. Number 8, what commonly used word beginning with A is the Italian for advance or forward? It is avanti. Love that word. Avanti. Number 9, what does the EX stand for in FedEx? It is express. So what links them all together? Train companies. they're all UK train companies. So we had Thameslink in there, Cross Country, which is its own, Heathrow Express. There was another one for Express, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. Avanti, so Avanti West Coast, etc. They're all train companies. And we finish then with general knowledge, number 1. Complete the advertising phrase. Do you love someone enough to give them your last Rolo? No, my chocolate. Especially anything with caramel in. Number 2, which novel would you find the characters Pip, Miss Havisham, and the Gargeries? It is Great Expectations. Number 3, Harry Ramsden is a restaurant chain associated with which traditional British dish? It's fish and chips. Number 4, which chocolate should you technically not eat at 7:59 p.m? It's after 8. Number 5, Temple, Hartley, and Halley are names of which space objects? It is comets. Number 6, Mr. Smee was the sidekick and right-hand man of which fictional villain? It was Captain Hook. Number 7, from the Premier League down to the National League, what is a more common prefix, United or City? It's United. So yeah, when I was looking at it, so this could be a good, interesting question. So I went through Premier League all the way down to League 2 with a little tally sheet, and United and City came out on top, and both had 14 in the Premier League down to League 2. So I had to drop into National League, where there's no cities, but there's a couple more Uniteds. Number 8, Andy Burnham is the mayor of which UK area? It's Manchester. If you've put Greater Manchester, that's fine, but yeah, Manchester. Number 9, the Rio de la Plata, or River Plate, is a large estuary that forms the border between Argentina and Uruguay. And finally, number 10, the second highest mountain in the world is K2, but what does the K stand for? It's Karakoram, and I've probably pronounced that completely wrong, but Karakoram, because that's the mountain range that it sits in. So K2. There we go. Tot your scores up. How have you done? 50 points, as always, available for you this evening. So tot your scores up and let us know how you did. Now, your tiebreaker. This took me a long time to work this out. This was half an hour of writing stuff down, totting things up, calculator and everything. It broke my brain completely, but here is your tiebreaker, including tonight's quiz as well, by the way. Since March 26th, 2020, how many questions have I written? Now, this includes all the live quizzes, the specialist quizzes, Patreon quizzes, books, newspapers, and private quizzes. How many questions have I written in total? I probably should have said how many questions have I read in total, but then I did take out the duplicates of like Stephen Fry's round that I'll do, which is coming up on, that you'll have seen by the time you see this on Thursday. And yeah, I know what I mean. So since March 26th, 2020, how many questions have I written? It includes live quizzes, specialist quizzes, Patreon quizzes, books, newspapers, and private quizzes. It shocked me when I actually sat down and worked it out. Okay, your answer in 3. 24,635. It works out as an average of 33 a day. Now, when it came to the books, I wrote a lot more in a day for obvious reasons. But yeah, it works out on average 33 questions a day since March 26th, 2020. And do you know what? I think I remember the answers to 5 of them. And I think I've shown about 11 or 12 correct answers on screen. I said questions. I didn't say right answers. I just said how many questions have I written. Never said, just in case anyone's going, yeah, but hang on a minute, Jay. How many of those are actually correct? Yeah, not many, but hey, we've had fun over the last 2 years. And on that point, yeah, so we lead in. Thank you very much for playing tonight. We lead into our anniversary week of celebration. We are live again on Thursday, the 24th, for sort of the pre-celebration, if you like, where, let's say, we'll be giving away one of these. We'll give you all the details for that, where to find all the details, how to get involved in that. And then, yeah, so that's Thursday night's quiz. And again, there'll be some classic questions. Saturday night's quiz comes live from a secret location with an audience. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, but a great way to celebrate what has been an absolutely bonkers 2 years. It really has. And as I said before, I don't think I'll ever appreciate what I've actually done over the last 2 years. But thank you. Let's deal with tonight, which is more important. We can get to the anniversary next week. Thank you very much for joining us. So yeah, back live next week, Thursday and Saturday. Quiz Jockey back on for both of those as well. And that is it from me. Let us know how you got on. The three of us will be across all of social over the next couple of days, so let us know how you got on. Remember as well, I really should have said this right at the beginning, referee yourselves this evening. You know, if you think you should get a point for a question, as long as the team you're playing against, or if you're playing on your own and you're happy to give yourself a point, give yourself a point. We will see you soon. As always, for me, take care, stay safe.